One of the biggest lessons 2025 taught me was summarized in the story I saw in this book about two men who were fired from a music band, Dave and Beth. Now, Dave was so furious, he was so angry, and he swore to himself that he must build his own music band to be far more better, more influential than the music band that fired him. And he worked on it, gave his very best shot. And after a couple of years, he was able to sell about 25 million albums, which means that he was really rich and influential by then. Now, on the other hand, Beth, he went depressed for a while, lost track of his life and direction on what to do. And after a couple of years, he was able to settle down, get married, live a basically average life. And he didn't join a music band, neither did he create his own. Now, after some years, the two of them were interviewed. And it happened that Dave, who had built a band, who was seemingly influential and had become a multi-millionaire, said that he felt very frustrated and he felt very unhappy. And he still felt like a failure despite his achievement. Do you know why? Because of who he was comparing himself with. His previous band. Now, life is not Nollywood. His previous band had sold over 180 million albums over the course of the year. In comparison to himself, 25 million albums. I mean, that's like a child's play. They're still doing like 3x his figures. So he said that he felt like a failure, even though he had money, he had fame, he had everything that he wanted, just because of who he was comparing himself with. On the other hand, Dave, who did not even go into music, said that he has more satisfaction with his life, he feels more happier, and he feels more fulfilled than he felt or than he would have felt if he was still working with the band. Do you know why? He was not comparing himself with the band or with any other person. And this leads me to my biggest lesson. They that compare themselves to themselves are unwise. God told me this thing a whole lot of times. This day of social media where people are having everything they want. Somehow it just feels like it's just you in your corner of nowhere that your life is miserable. But it's not true. You know, right now, everybody's doing 2025 recap and, sharing their successes and all of that. You might just be there sitting there and feel like, oh, I'm just so miserable. Forgetting that you're alive. Forgetting that there are other goals that you also hit. Forgetting that you had a roof over your head. You did not starve any day in 2025. Forgetting that you had family or you have something. There's definitely something you have. Although you just see, you compare yourself with other people. And this is going to make you very dissatisfied with your life. This book said that your unhappiness is tied to your metrics for success and your metrics for happiness. Because most people are unhappy, not because they don't have what they need to survive, right? But they are unhappy because of what and who they are comparing themselves with. So in 2026, I want you to focus on yourself. I want you to focus on all the good things happening in your life, all the good things God has done for you, all the good things that you're going to do, and do not compare yourself with any other person. If you found this valuable, share this to somebody you think it might help. Bye.